Hello and welcome to a Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix, of a game kind of visual novel-y, but also a bit, different. But I thought, what, visual novel enough, let's go in a visual novel slot. The Beacon Pines, a game about mysteries, I guess? I chose this specifically because it's, somewhat different, but also voice acting, a bit of it. Because, hey, it helps my throat. Let's start. Did this quick look a while ago, and yeah. It really helps my throat to not be talking like 30 minutes per episode.
Dear reader.
It also helps my reading ability.
Allow me to introduce you to my book.
It's got words.
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
So it's a biography.
It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Hey Dad, how are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I'll think about summer vacation as a kid. I would almost always have those dreams at the beginning of summer vacation where summer vacation is either over or just about over. And it's like, but it just started. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when he died. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey Luca, I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
It do be like that, sometimes. Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah. Right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. I'm not sure what 100% this game's about, because there's like mysterious corporation thing going on, and like changing what's happening in the story and whatnot. Running. Tackle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now.
She sounds familiar.
Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Run, 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 run through the daffodils. I remember blowing daffodils as a kid. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have till Gran, and we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. See yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. No, heading out with Rollo now. Oh, see? Oh, what was a game I was thinking of that needed
Dear
something
reader,
like that?
forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
So explore. Rub Child up against different things.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
I like
One of his father's
fireplaces.
old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
I would say my favorite thing is being cozy. You know? Though unfortunately, you don't get a lot of chances to be cozy in Texas.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Hell yeah. Like, you'd think that would be weird since Texas is warm, but it's like, you can only be really
Just some dusty knickknacks.
cozy when it's cold. Or cool. Because if you try being cozy when, you're in Texas, you just get
Luca
hot.
paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
It's gonna be the secret.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Man, think of him wearing sweater in summer.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Though I have been to Iceland before during the summer, and it was cold.
Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
So, if you want to be cozy, Iceland's the place to be.
Gran's
England's
bed
not
was
so
undisturbed.
cold.
Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Ooh, reading. You can tell it's a grandmother because of all the little pillows and the duvet. Is duvet a word Americans use? It sounds very French, but we English also use it. We English. We pause English.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Hutch. Do English people say paw? I think that's more of an American thing. Turn off. Turn off! Need to conserve water!
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string. An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Kind of wish this game had a, you hold the shift or tab button, everything that you can interact with is highlighted.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
You are dramatic.
About to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Whoa. Dang it, Bubba. Okay. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Rollo for the day. See you later. Nice. Hold up now. Where are you and Rollo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna heart for the day. Ponder? Right. Chill. You're pondering.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you boys gonna go ponder on such a lovely day, exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
Stuff. Big stuff. Small stuff. Medium. Mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburn yourself with ponderance of pondering, preponderance. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle. The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Hide for the day.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Just gonna go hide for the day. Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I'm not very smart. Yeah, I guess Rollo bet some other kids he could beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? He's 12! Or she. It's not like there's much else to do around here. Oh, make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Okay? Chill.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Yeah, chill. We're just gonna go chill for the day.
The best lies are built on truth.
Weren't we pondering? I know. You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick at what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Gonna wave my stick at you. Go, Chow. Live your life. Oh, and Luca. You and Rollo stay out of trouble. I know. Get in trouble with Rollo. Can we turn this off and close the door? Oh. Also, can I tab out to just be like, hey, reset face? Okay. Yeah, one more time. I could have sworn I tried to do that stuff before. Is that going to be a... I always... Maybe not hate, but I always am uncomfortable with stuff in the games like that where it's like, okay, does leaving that open and that going dramatically affect the story? Do I have to leave the house exactly how it was before? I don't know. Game mechanics. And he's got ants in his pants. Come on, come on. Woo! Dang it, Rollo. Also, let me just check that there isn't any sort of thingies over here. I'm wondering if this is a game where there's some kind of, maybe not fail state, but like some bad path that you just go back and fix.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient. For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Do-do-do. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
It do be like that. So let's rub this kid up against everyone. Ugh. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations. I'm your...
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright. What can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh. I was just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Man, it would suck to have to be mayor and have to remember everybody's names. Unless everybody was like very accommodating and be like, you try. You try. Also, this guy looks sleazy as F. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Also, his teeth. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company.
Oh, he's a CEO too. That makes him even more sus.
He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. Ye gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits, and all that. Ho now. The left side is a little low. Oh. Do we go that way or this way? I guess, like, before I went that way and that way, because he did a quick look before. Z. Hey, Miss Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy, as always. Used to have perfectly nice view from here. 2. Perennial harvest. Put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I have to be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Zzz. I mean, technically I guess he ain't blinking. Come now, Andy. Grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy. I can't. Do it, or we pound ya. Yep. That sounds horrible. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be a freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Chish? Yep. Can we stop this, like, bullying and crime syndicate? Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, it's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Now, not hot take, I like red pandas, but I guess somewhat of a hot take, not so much fun of regular pandas. I feel like they're not the best thing for, what is it? I'll talk about this later while I'm trying to think of words. Wonderful, it won't happen again. If you're going to be on first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. What was that? Oh, he's writing something. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new foundations and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't it amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If you're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Hahaha. Change the world is intense. Changing. So, what'd you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions? One down. See it's not that hard, is it? I swear, it's a lot easier to read when it's these short things, but all of a sudden I'm just like, nope. Maybe if I have another cup of coffee after this. I had only one today because I'm like, maybe having 2 cups of coffee back to back is not good for anxiety. Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect! It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. My read. I need to process the answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Sus building. Perennial Harvest, that's the pharmaceutical place? Or the other place? Hey Jetson, is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want this chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. No. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Also, that chair has moss on it. Wait, I can jump?
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Wait, did his father die at the foul harvest? Because his father died 6 years ago, and the foul harvest was 6 years ago, right? That's when the CEO died.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Tickle and junk.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook.
Oh,
Good
okay.
for skimming the surface.
Give it a good cast now. You have to reel it a bit faster. Yeah, I did the same thing last time. Or your catch will lose interest. Heh. Fake a bait from your tackle box.
Luca gently good for skimming the.
Oh, I just do this till it goes a bit red. Kind of reminds me of the days when you would just have mini games that weren't exactly discussed in video games. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. Told you it'd turn up. Heh.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
It is kind of weird that it's like the whole thing about fish would be like they would go after worms. Like, okay, how often would fish find worms just swimming in the water? You know? I mean, maybe if they picked him off the on the ground of the water, though. Worms appear when it rains, so why would there be underwater worms? Though I guess there are underwater worms. What do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. It's not fair. No, it's not. Well, whatever it is, or wherever, I hope the other boots at least has a sock to keep it company. And do be like that. So I guess we go out of this area? The Mindscape. Oh, we have to see what that is. Mission Control. Otherwise, personal only. I think I had a treehouse at one point, but family didn't like it so much, or at least some part of it, because it's dangerous or
The boys
something.
had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Yeah, good days. It's really weird how life just seems to go by in the blink of an eye sometimes, but then you think back in all the times, like, oh yeah, it seems like a lifetime ago I had a treehouse and all that jazz. Well, let's rub up against things voiced. Pondering.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
It's weird how feelings work, where it's like, sometimes it's like, it's better to be preoccupied, and other times it's just like, you gotta let yourself process.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
It could be
Luca's
aliens.
winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Like, it would be really weird if aliens
Luca
didn't
looked
exist.
up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree. While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Rubber ducky. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. This place has been empty since the fall harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom is out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, looking around, a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! How dangerous is fertilizer? I think it's hay that spontaneously combusts. Let's just see if there's if pole gives us anything. Okay.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
I mean, I'd be like, well, that wouldn't work, but then it's like, well, we're fishing for junk, so... Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. That's so fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it becomes a born-out key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Can I have this key? Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Okay, I'll see you in about 6 years to find more, junk or whatever. Old Picker's Pond. I'm so glad that they increase the speed of the main character as you're, moving around these bigger areas. Rubbing this kid again against a couple of things. Maybe there's junk over there. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Hey, Miss Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
I should read a book more. The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. Foreshadowing? Oh, this one's getting good. I need to finish Dune... Children of Dune, that's it?
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Miss Wilder. Or Mr. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be more careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing. I like that game. That game did make me cry. I ain't gonna lie. Change is a dangerous animal. The Last Chance Diner. Maybe I don't think I went this way before. Hey, Don. Sorry to wake you. I knew that feeling. No problem. It comes with a job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rollo said he saw some strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone's preparing for the festival. Wait, wouldn't that mean it wouldn't be quiet? Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry, I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Haha, ears. Yes, Miss Martelli is getting ready for the festival. Miss Fratelli. You guys. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
Uh-oh.
And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
I ramble a lot, too. Hey, anyway, have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say, or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Yes. Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rollo. So, we need to make sure she doesn't stop us with her stupid face that looks like a butt. Rollo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And right around that corner, isn't she? It do be like that. Don't mind me, just over here lurking, uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also, couldn't help notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the fall harvest. Almost every carrot I dug up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with a Hankatomic shrink array. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luke and I have a place to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rollo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Yeah, just chill out. Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Like this. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. I know I do that too often with regards to certain things, you know? That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. Full report. Investigate the place alone. So, Bits, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Oh, wait, maybe you're up to anything? Okay, we'll have this way to walk. Pepper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's some break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird. It's the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. That's one thing I do miss about school, which would be studying. Like, because when I went to college the second time for like my master's, I studied ahead of time, so if I had anything I didn't know, I could learn it in class. Hey, Zariel. Hey, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting up Kid for success. I think this character here is the character on the front thing. I mean, we did see it like, what, 41 minutes ago? Jeez, doesn't seem that long. I guess it's a bit easier for me because it's like, hey, I ain't reading 100% of the time. Can we do it again? Oh. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Ah, great. It's pretty cold out, or it's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Trolver is not at the grocery store stand. Wait, Mr. Trolver's not at the grocery store stand? He's preparing for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Then granted, as far as I know, Alaskans are the people that eat the most ice cream. Hey, Bert. Hey, Luca. Or hi. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm up here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens. And they all worked for a mining company. And there was only one dirt road leaving town. And there was still only one road leading to town. Alright. I remember living in a town of 5,000 people. It was called Alpine, or is. Okay, went to all those places. Is this a place? Is this a place? Is up here a place? Nope. Is that dog a place? Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate a great man, what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
It do be like that. Indulgent. Yep. Dog. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
So was it that people were poisoned by the food, or was it that food doesn't, grow?
Luca knew that if he gave up now, he'd never hear the end of it from Rollo.
Okay. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check it back later. Luca, my boy, hold up a Turk. Oh, hey, Mr. None, Creed? I was just on my way to. Was just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preservatives. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great. I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me a
A
dance.
promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
What year is this supposed to be taken in? Because I haven't seen a phone
It
booth in
didn't
years.
see much use.
I guess in my time we still had phone booths. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. It do be like that. If you're going into the Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Beehive?
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Huh, that's strange. Well, let's walk this way, Foist. So there's that curious path to the woods. Whoops. Let's go this way, maybe? The old mansion.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Mysterious. What do they call it? At least in, like, Texas. You know, a side house where, like, visitors would live for a little bit. My mom knows that word.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign
The
new?
fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rallo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Tin can?
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
That's
One
2.
more to go.
Is one in the middle? Yeah, angle it right.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
And a green mist flowing out of it, which seems really bad since it's chemicals and stuff. Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There
here?
was only one way to find out.
Though it is kind of funny how, like, you know... What is it?
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
Look at this way, Foists. Because it seemed like there was a side thing over here. Doing a pondering. But, Wait, that nitrogen's, like, is what most of the years consist of. If for some reason we have to get it to put it into the ground. Already Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. And again, it's also just weird that it's like, we breathe oxygen, yet for some reason, most of the air isn't oxygen. Apparently we can only survive with so much of it. But yeah, end of this Let's Play. So, please comment. Guys, I like comments, damage you like, dislike, tips, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and Lexi grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and renew to your animals to help control the pet population. And yeah, you should say if you want to play this game, it's available somewhere, but it is, I guess. It's on Steam. And until next time. Well, actually, let's just check that one thing. Would we be able to... Does that bring us back in time, or what? We do that.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Yeah, so we're back in time. What happens if I go this way? But at least I can do this again. Nice. Though, what is that? Okay. So I guess if you do this, then you have to, we have the indulgent thingy, right? Yeah. Kind of weird. Though it also makes me be like, I'm not sure if I'd want to do that. Though hopefully all that extra talking is just context. You know? Comment, comments, like, comments, would you like, dislike, tips, or always. If you like me, you and Lexi Grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos Epic Grow. Please remember to spay new your animals. Do I help control the pet population? Up to you. Is that one puzzle finished?
The path led.
Nope.
The fence Luca off it so that.
Oop.
As spark 2 bulbs. One more to go. The fence.
Hyena. And until
Have we
next time,
hidden
me,
long now the
GamerWolfSix
dormant
of Beacon
was only-
Vines. So thanks and see ya.